London, August, 1935. I'd been back 3 months in the old country, and frankly wondering why. The weather made me liverish, no exercise to speak of, and the talk of the ordinary Englishman made me sick. I'd had enough of restaurants and parties and race meetings. I was bored. No, more than bored. Tired. Tired of the world and tired of life, to be honest. So I called my broker. He wasn't in. Dropped him to my club, full of old colonial buffers. Had a scotch and soda. Picked up the evening paper, put it back. Full of elections and wars and rumours of wars. And I thought, who cares, frankly? What does it all matter? What happens to anyone? What happens to me? No one would miss me. I wouldn't miss me. And then I thought, come on, Hannay! Pull yourself together, man! Find something to do, you bloody fool! Something mindless and trivial. Something utterly pointless. Something... I know. A virtual production. From the future. That should do the trick.
A princess must marry a total stranger. It's absurd! Suitors talk of love, but it's just an act meant to throw me off. How could someone claim to love me when, in fact, they don't even know me? I'm painfully aware of the girl I might become here. Sad and confined and always locked behind these palace walls.
I don't know, Princess. For someone like you, the outside world might be kind of overwhelming.
Is that a promise? Oh, look! A shooting star. Make a wish.
Mom.
I miss my mom, too.
I just want her to be proud of who I'm going to become.
And who are you going to become?
I'm going to become somebody. I don't know how exactly, but I am. I have to. Somehow. Proud of your boy. I'll make you proud of your boy. Believe me, bad as I've been, Ma, you're in for a pleasant surprise. I've wasted time, I've wasted me. So say I'm slow for my age, a late bloomer, okay. I agree that I've been one rotten kid. Some sun, some pride, and some joy. But I'll get over these lousing up, messing up, screwing up times. You'll see, Ma, now comes the better part. Someone's gonna make good, cross his stupid heart. Make good and finally make you proud of your boy. Tell me that I've been a louse and a loafer. You won't get a fight here, no ma'am. Say I'm a gold brick, a goof off, no good, but that couldn't be all that I am. Water flows under the bridge, let it pass, let it go. There's no good reason that you should believe me, not yet. I know, but someday and soon I'll make you proud of your boy. Though I can't make myself taller or smarter or handsome or wise, I'll do my best, what else can I do? Since I wasn't born perfect like Dad or you. Mom, I will try hard to make you proud of your boy. Have you ever imagined what it would be like to take off and never look back? What's stopping us? We'll join a caravan tonight, count on the stars to be our guides. We'll simply vanish out of sight, go where the desert road decides. There won't be any obligations
Or fathers to obey.
'Cause we'll be a million miles away. Leave everything behind. When you choose to lose yourself, who knows what you might find. And once the journey's done, you'll have some faith in me. After a million miles or so, we might feel like we're free.
Maybe we'll travel on the sea.
I'll tend the sails and you can steer.
Watch the waves roll on endlessly.
And the horizon disappear.
We'll leave all thoughts about the future till some future day. 'Cause we'll be
a million miles away. Leave everything behind. When you choose to lose yourself, who knows what you might find. And once the journey is done, it won't seem quite so far. After a million miles turn back, we'll just keep on going, vanishing from view, becoming someone new. We'll be a million miles away, leave everything behind. When you choose to lose yourself, who knows what you might find. And once the journey's done, we'll have no need to roam. After a million miles or so, we might find out we're home. After a million miles or so, we might find out we're home. Tell the truth, lose the princess. Keep the princess, live a lie. I know that I was a louse and a loafer. You won't get a fight, I agree. I was a gold brick, a goof off no good. So how did this happen to me? Proud of your boy, I hope you're proud of your boy. 'Cause I don't feel any taller or smarter or handsome or wise. And now I know what I have to do. How can I be a prince when it isn't true? So I will try hard to make you proud of your boy.
If Signor Leonardo be her father, she would not have his head on her shoulders for all Messina, as like him as she is.
I wonder that you still be talking, Senor Benedict. Nobody marks you.
What, my dear Lady Disdain, are you yet living?
Is it possible Disdain should die while she had such meat fruit to feed her as Senor Benedict? Courtesy herself must turn if you come in her presence.
Then is courtesy a turncoat. But it is certain I am loved of all ladies. Only you excepted. And I would I could find in my heart that I had not a hard heart, for truly I love none.
A dear happiness to women. They would else have been troubled by a pernicious suitor. I thank God in my cold blood I am of your humor for that. I'd rather hear my dog bark at a crow than a man swear he loves me.
Oh, God, keep your ladyship still in that mind, so some gentleman or other shall scape a predestined scratched face.
Scratching could not make it worse, and 'twere such a face as yours would.
Well, you are a rare parrot teacher.
Better a bird of my tongue than a beast of yours.
I would my horse had the speed of your tongue and so good a continuer. But keep your way, a God's name, I have done.
You always end on a jade's trick. I know you of old.
Marry me a little, love me just enough, cry but not too often, play but not too rough, keep a tender distance so we'll both be free. That's the way it ought to be. I'm ready, marry me a little, do it with a will. Make a few demands I'm able to fulfill. Want me more than others? Not exclusively. That's the way it ought to be. I'm ready. I'm ready now. You can be my best friend, I can be your right arm. We'll go through a fight or two. No harm, no harm. We'll look not too deep. We'll go not too far. We won't have to give up a thing. We'll stay who we are. Right. Okay then. I'm ready. I'm ready now. Someone marry me a little. Love me just enough. Warm and sweet and easy. Just the simple stuff. Keep a tender distance, so we'll both be free. That's the way it ought to be. I'm ready. Marry me a little. Body, heart, and soul. Passionate as hell, but always in control. Want me first and foremost. Keep me company. That's the way it ought to be. I'm ready. I'm ready now. Oh, how gently we'll talk. Oh, how softly we'll tread. All the stings, the ugly things we'll keep unsaid. We'll build a cocoon of love and respect. You promise whatever you like, I'll never collect. Right. Okay then. I'm ready. I'm ready now. Someone. I'm ready.
Because it was depressing. It was a self-help group filled with miserable people losing a massive part of their lives, and I was one of them. Getting that death frown on my face like my brother got, and my brain just hurting because you don't get any time off from it. You don't know what it's like going deaf. No, you don't. I just keep thinking, am I different? Am I different? Am I turning into someone different? I am becoming a miserable person. I feel like I'm losing a part of my personality. Can't be ironic anymore. And I love being ironic. I feel stupid when I lose something in the house. I have to put my hearing aids on to look for it. I have these dreams where I'm talking on the phone again, and I can hear perfectly. It's all so clear. I don't know who I am anymore. I'm going down.
End of May or early June, this picture perfect afternoon we share. Drive the winding country road, grab a scoop at Alamode, and then we're there.
An open field that's framed with trees, we pick a spot and shoot the breeze like buddies do. Quoting songs by our favorite bands, telling jokes no one understands except us two.
And we talk and take in the view. All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever.
Feels like we could go on for forever this way. Two friends on a perfect day.
We walk a while and talk about the things we'll do when we get out of school. Bike the Appalachian Trail, or write a book, or learn to sail. Wouldn't that be cool?
There's nothing that we can't discuss, like girls we wish wouldn't notice us, but never do. He looks around and says to me, there's nowhere else I'd rather be, and I say, me too.
And we talk and take in the view.
We just talk and take in the view.
All we see is sky for forever.
We let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever this way, this way. All we see is light for forever. 'Cause the sun shines bright for forever. Like we'll be alright for forever this way. Two friends on a perfect day.
And there he goes, racing toward the tallest tree.
From far across the yellow field I hear him calling, follow me.
There we go, wondering how the world might look from up so high.
One foot after
One
the
foot
other,
after the other, one branch then to the
I
right.
climb higher and higher. I climb till the entire sun
shines on my
Shines on my face.
and I suddenly feel the branch give way. I'm on the ground, my arm goes numb.
I look around and I see him come to get me.
He's come to get me.
And everything's okay.
All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever.
Buddy, you and I, for forever this way, this way. All we see is light.
'Cause the sun burns bright.
'Cause the sun burns bright.
We could be alright for forever this way.
Two friends
I fell in love with a wind-up souvenir. I bought it downtown as I was on my way to meet you. She sounds like the songs you used to sing to put me to sleep. But now that you're gone, she's all that I've left to hold. And I feel so all alone. No one's gonna fix me when I'm broke. How do you cry with an enemy eyes? You're never gonna smile with the way that you act. And I feel so all alone. I gave it to you. I thought you might appreciate the way that she dances, the painted look upon her face. She must have come from the sun. I wanna take her through the park where she tell me all that she wants, and she could even talk. I feel so all alone. No one's gonna fix me when I'm broke. How do you cry with an enemy eyes? You're never gonna smile with the way that you act. And I feel so all alone. I feel so all alone. And she sits on my shelf. It makes me think of you, the way she carries the things that remind me of who we used to be before we became antiques. She's alive like you, but when I hold her too tight, I know she'll break. She just takes some glue to stay. I feel so all alone. No one's gonna fix me when I'm broke. How do you cry with an enemy eyes? You're never gonna smile with the way that you act. And I feel so all alone. I feel so all alone. I feel so all alone.
Soft and fair, Friar? Which is Beatrice?
I answer to that name. What is your will?
Do not you love me?
Why, no. No more than reason.
Why then, your uncle and the prince and Claudio have been deceived. They swore you did.
Do you not love me?
Troth, no. No more than reason.
Why then, my cousin, Ursula, and Margaret are much deceived, for they swore that you did.
They swore you were almost sick for me.
They swore you were well nigh dead for me.
'Tis no such matter. Then you do not love me?
No. Truly, but in a friendly recompense.
Come, cousin, I am surely you love the gentleman, and I'll be sworn upon that he loves her, for here's a paper written in his hand, a halting sonnet of his own pure brain, fashioned to Beatrice. And here's another, written in my cousin's hand, stolen from her pocket, containing her affection unto Benedict.
A miracle! Here's our own hands against our hearts. Come, I will have thee, but by this light I will take thee for pity.
I would not deny you. But by this good day, I do this upon great persuasion and partly to save your life, for I was told that you were in a consumption.
Peace! I will stop your mouth.
Do you want to lose a pound or two? Then you can turn this off right now. My workout's not for you. I'm talking to the woman who wants it all. Gotta pay for what you get. Cause size 2 clothes don't come to those too lazy to sweat. I want you whipped into shape. When I say jump, say how high. You know you're doing it right. When you start to cry, if you don't look like you should, you've got to whip it good. I'm sorry, ladies, no escape. Till you're whipped into shape. Come on, Sabrina, you heifer. Work it out. Whipped into shape. I hit you, Brooke, and I love you for it.
Whipped into
Hey, why'd you pause it?
We have a lot to cover. Meet our brand new client, Brooke. You can laugh, but she's made tons off her DVDs and book. Whip your way to tighter buns. Happily married, so she swears to her 60-year-old stud, till stepdaughter came downstairs and found Brooke all covered in his blood. If Brooke took a plea, I'd have her out in 3 to 4. But she claims she did not kill him.
Did she?
Let's watch some more.
More than just a workout, it's a defensive weapon too. Simply wrap it round your assailant's neck and pull till he turns blue. You can also use a patented handle grip to shatter your attacker's spine. And all for 3 small payments of
$19.99.
You'll have it whipped into shape if you get grief
From a guy.
Just work it over with this till he starts to cry. If he don't act like he should, you've got to whip it good. It gets you out of any scrape. Get you whipped into shape. Come on, people.
Whipped into shape.
What does not kill us makes us hotter.
Hands? Who thinks she's guilty? Okay, now here is where you kids come in. Brooke has trouble trusting me. I'm her only chance to win, but I don't speak MTV. Though Brooke won't help her own defense, she may listen to her peers. Go and place a little sense in the space between her ears.
I'm adult new
Not
and-
now. I want her whipped into shape. If there's a brain in that hair, tell it that I am the key. It's a plea or the chair. See, when I talk to her, I get neither plea nor plan nor alibi. To quote from our defendant's tape, I want her whipped into shape to the jail.
Ladies, just because we're in Boston Women's Correctional Facility does not mean we can't become the best that we can be. Here we go. Circle, circle, under, over, through, around, again. Good. Circle, circle, under, over, through, around. All right, ladies, we can't break out of here, but we sure can break a sweat. Left, right. Left, right. Good. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right. Work it out. I want you whipped into shape. When I say just it all right, you know you're doing it right. When you start to cry, if you don't look like you should, you've got to whip it good. Like prison ladies, no escape. Till you're whipped into shape. Whipped into shape. Swipe it, swipe it, swipe it through. Check it up. Double jump.
Swipe it, swipe it, swipe it through.
Check it up. Double jump. That's right. You've got it. Whip it, get whipped into shape.
As long as you were still married, why didn't you try to make it work?
I mean, I did try. Believe me, I tried for 6 days, but I knew it was no good.
Were you in love with him?
In my way.
What's your way?
No. I don't know. It's just, I think because you love someone, that doesn't necessarily mean that you want to spend the rest of your life with them. Jack loved me. I mean, really, really loved me. And I hurt him, and that's what I can't stand. And I just never want to hurt anybody. I mean, marriage is a commitment, right? And I just can't be committed or involved. Don't you understand?
Well, I understand, but I don't agree.
Well, then you don't really understand at all. What is this? Maybe I got it all wrong. Maybe boys mature faster and girls are neater.
What do you mean?
Or maybe you just know something that I don't know. Maybe dumping ashes on the table is good for it.
Did you move the ashtray?
It's right here, you blind.
Yes.
What do you mean, yes?
I mean, yes, I'm blind.
You're putting me on.
No, I'm blind. I've always been blind.
Really blind. Not just nearsighted.
It works. I can't see a thing.
I really hope I didn't say anything.
Now, don't get all self-conscious about it. I'm not.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
I just did.
I mean, when I came in.
You didn't ask.
Why would I ask? You don't just walk into someone's house and go, hey, I'm Jill Tanner, are you blind?
Right. And I don't meet a stranger and say, hi, Don Baker, blind as a bat.
I still think you should have told me. I would have told you.
Well, I wanted to see how long it would take you to figure it out. And now you know. Would you like to run screaming out into the night or just faint?
How can you make jokes?
Listen, the one thing that drives me up the wall is pity. I don't want it, and I don't need it. So don't feel sorry for me. I don't feel sorry for me. Why should you?
I don't know. You're just the first blind person I've ever met. You're so adjusted.
No. No, I'm not. I never had to adjust. I was born blind. It might have been different if I had been able to see and then went blind, but to me, blindness is normal. I was 6 years old until I figured out everyone else wasn't blind, and by that point, it didn't really make much of a difference. So just relax about it, okay? And if we can have a few laughs, so much the better.
Few laughs about blindness?
No, not about blindness. Can't you just forget that?
I don't know. Like I said, first blind person I have ever met.
Well, congratulations. It's too bad they don't give out medals for that sort of thing.
I mean, I've seen blind men on the street, you know, with dogs. Why don't you have a dog?
They attract too much attention. I'd rather do it myself.
Well, isn't it rough getting around New York? I mean, it is for me.
Not at all. I manage very well with my cane. I know exactly how many steps it takes to get to the drugstore, the grocer, the delicatessen.
Oh, do you know where a laundry is? I need one.
Oh, right next to the delicatessen. 44 steps from the front door.
I didn't see it.
I'll show it to you.
Maria Dmitrievna Akrosimova, Countess Natalia Ilyinichna Rostova. You must call me Natasha. Maria Dmitrievna Akrosimova, Sofia Alexandrovna Rostova. You must call me Sonia. Welcome, welcome to Moscow. We're faded and fading princesses live. my goddaughter, my favorite Natasha, I'll touch you on the cheek.
My cousin and I are so pleased to be with you while we wait on our fiancés fighting in the war.
Bring in their things, what are you dawdling for? Get the samovar ready, you're half frozen, I'm sure. Bring some rum for the tea, Sonushka bonjour. And Natasha, my darling, you've grown plumper and prettier.
My cheeks are glowing from the cold, she said, gazing at Mario with kind, glittering eyes.
Welcome to Moscow, scruffy and cozy like an old dressing gown.
Countess Natalia!
Sophia Alexandrovna,
How beautiful you looked in the snow.
cousin dear, I love you, trust no one but you. But I can't bear this waiting, I cry and I cry. Andre, where are you? I want him now at once, to embrace him and cling to him. No one can understand. I love him, I know him, he loves me only. He'll come home one day and take me away. I want nothing more. I want nothing more.
First thing tomorrow to Madame Chambord's. Dresses, dresses, we'll buy what we can afford. Then dinner and a game of Boston. Then you'll read to me while I knit. How wonderful to have you here instead of these gossips and crybabies.
You'll take us where we must go, pet us a bit and scold us a bit. Her goddaughter, her favorite Natasha, she will touch you on the cheek.
Well, now we'll talk. I congratulate you and Andre, you've hooked a fine fellow, one of the finest matches in all of Russia. I am glad and relieved he'll be the family's saving grace.
I blush happily.
But his father, Prince Bolkonsky, much dislikes his sons marrying the old fellow's crotchety. Of course, Prince Andrei's not a child, but it's not nice to enter a family against a father's will. One wants to do it peacefully and lovingly, but you're a clever girl, just be kind to Andrei's sister, and when the sister loves you, so will the father, and all will be well.
Glamis thou art, and Cawdor, and shall be what thou art promised. Yet I fear thy nature is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldst be great, art not without ambition, but without the illness that should attend it. Hie thee hither that I may pour my spirit in thine ear, and chastise with the valor of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden round that fate and metaphysical aid doth seem to have thee crowned withal. The king comes here tonight. Come, you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here and fill me from the crown to the toe top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood. Stop up the access and passage to remorse, that no compunctious visitings of nature shake my fell purpose, nor keep peace between the effect and it. Come to my women's breasts and take my milk for gall, you murdering ministers, wherever in your sightless substances you wait on nature's mischief. Come, thick night, and pall thee in the dunnest smoke of hell, that my keen knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of dark to cry, hold, hold!
When you feel sad or under a curse, your life is bad, your prospects are worse, your wife is sighing, crying, and your olive tree is dying. Temples are graying and teeth are decaying and creditors weighing your purse. Your mood and your robe are both a deep blue. You bet that Job had nothing on you. Don't forget that when you get to heaven, you'll be blessed. Yes, it's all for the best.
Some men are born to live at ease, doing what they please, richer than the bees are in honey. Never growing old, never feeling cold, pulling pots of gold from thin air. The best in every town, best at shaking down, best at making mountains of money. They can't take it with them, but what do they care? They get the center of the meat, cushions on their seat, houses on the street where it's sunny. Summers by the sea, winters warm and free, all of this and we get the rest. But who is the land for, the sun and the sand for? You guessed, it's all for the best. Some men are sad, doing what they please, richer than the bees are in honey.
Your life is
never
bad,
growing old, never feeling
your
cold, pulling
prospects
pots
are
of gold
worse.
from thin air.
Your wife
The
is
best in every town,
sighing,
best at shaking down, best at making mountains
and
of
your olive tree
money.
is dying.
They can't
Temples are
take
graying
it
and
with
teeth are
them,
decaying and
but what do
creditors
they
weighing your
care?
purse
They
and
get
weighing
the
your
center
robe.
of the meat, cushions on their seat,
Are both a
houses on the
deep
street
blue.
where it's sunny.
You bet that
Summers by
Job
the sea, winters warm and free,
had
all of
nothing
this
on
and we
you.
get the rest.
Don't forget
But
that
who
when
is the
you
land
get
for,
to
the sun and the sand for? You guessed,
yes,
it's all for the best. Some men are sad,
or under a curse.
are in honey.
Your life is
never
bad,
growing old, never feeling
your
cold,
prospects
pulling
are
pots of gold
worse.
from thin air.
Your wife
The
is
best in every town,
sighing,
best at shaking down, best at making
and
mountains
your
of
olive
money.
tree is
They
dying.
can't
Temples
take
are graying
it
and
with
teeth are
them,
decaying
but
and
what do
creditors
they
weighing your
care?
purse
They
and
get
weighing
the
your
center of
robe.
the meat, cushions on their
Are
seat,
both
houses
a
on the
deep
street
blue.
where it's sunny.
You bet that
Summers by
Job
the sea, winters warm and
had
free, all of
nothing
this
on
and we
you.
get the rest.
Don't forget that
Who
when
is
you
the land
get
for,
to
the sun
heaven,
and the
you'll be
sand for? You
blessed.
guessed,
Yes,
it's all for the
You must never be distressed.
Yes, it's all for them.
All your wrongs
wrongs will be redressed.
Yes, it's all for the.
Someone's got to be oppressed.
Yes, it's all for the best.
I saved every letter you wrote me. From the moment I read them, I knew you were mine. You said you were mine. I thought you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when we saw your first letter arrive? She said, be careful with that one, love. You'll do what it takes to survive. You and your words flooded my senses. Your sentences left me defenseless. You built me palaces out of paragraphs. You built cathedrals. I'm rereading the letters you wrote to me. I'm searching and scanning for answers in every line, for some kind of sign. And when you were mine, the world seemed to burn. You published the letters she wrote to you. You told the whole world how you brought this girl into our bed. And clearing your name, you have ruined our lives. Do you know what Angelica said when she'd read what you'd done? She said, you've married an Icarus. He's flown too close to the sun. You and your words obsessed with your legacy. Your sentences border on senseless, and you are paranoid in every paragraph how they perceive you. I'm erasing myself from the narrative. Let future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. You have torn it all apart. I'm watching it burn. Watching it burn. The world has no right in my heart. The world has no place in our bed. They don't get to know what I said. I'm burning the memories, burning the letters that might have redeemed you. You forfeit all rights to my heart. You forfeit the place in our bed. You'll sleep in your office instead, with only the memories of when you were mine. I hope that you
Well, you've come pretty far, but you know where you are, your home. And the friends that you choose want to walk in your shoes, your home. Anytime you feel your skies are falling, look above, see a bright silver lining. Listen up at your own freedom calling, calling you
you to a day where you're shining. Out of the darkness, into the spotlight. There's a new star, shining so bright. Out of the darkness, into the spotlight. There's a new star, shining so bright. In this place where we belong. In this place where we belong.
So get up when you're down, 'cause this homecoming crown has come home. I was lost, I was found, took the long way around, but I'm home.
You and me got a song that we're singing.
You and me got a drum that we're drumming.
Listen up to the changes we're ringing. Nothing's going to stop us from coming. Out of the darkness, into the spotlight. There's a new star, shining so bright. Out of the darkness, into the spotlight. There's a new star, shining so bright.
Every day's a chance, every day's a chance. Even losers sometimes end up winning.
So go and find your dance, go and find your voice, 'cause the party's only just beginning. There's a place where we belong. There's a place where we belong. And you'll hear us sing our song. In this place where we belong. There's a new star, shining so bright. Out of the darkness, into the spotlight.